This is a stove. I'm gonna use it to cook. The first thing we're gonna need is a pan. This is a cupboard. What I'm looking for here is a pan. And I'm gonna grab this pan. Great. Now we need our ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over here to my pantry. What we're looking for here in this pantry is some sort of bready substance. Doesn't really look like we have much. Instead of using bread like a normal person, I'm gonna use some everything bagels. So after we grab that, the next thing we're gonna need is some cheese. For our cheese, I'm gonna walk over here to the refrigerator. Well, this isn't cheese, but we're gonna need this as well. This is known as butter. I'm gonna grab some form of cheese as well. Well, that's uncooked chicken, some moist tofu here. We've got some cheddar jack. While cheddar jack isn't ideal, it'll still do. I'll put the cheese over here. Here's the butter. Now that we have our main ingredients, I'm gonna move them into the frame here. We have our butter. We have our butter here. We have an everything bagel. There we have it. This is one everything bagel. And then we have butter. Big boy of some cheddar jack cheese. So what I went ahead and did was I grabbed a knife here. Ask your parents' permission before using one. What I'm gonna do with this knife now is cut open the bagel. My pointer finger is putting all the pressure on the knife so that the knife will go through nice and smooth and just rub against my finger to tell me to, hey, stop, you made it through. The next stage I want to go through is the buttering stage, or as I like to call it, butter time. Now that I have my butter, I'll go ahead and just take a good little bit of that. I'm just gonna start smearing it there on the everything bagel. Great, so as you can see, I'm kind of just getting that butter all over there, just so smooth. So that's nice and buttered up. Don't really need to do much more to that, as you can see there. I'm gonna come over to piece number 2. Go ahead and start buttering that moist boy up. The butter acts as an adhesive and helps the cheese stick to the bagel. I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these little guys on there. Put that really low. That'll start to cook nice and slow. Now I'm gonna come over here with a big hand and grab myself some cheddar cheese. Just sprinkle that on there. That's just fantastic. I'm gonna get right around the edges there. That's good. And don't worry about the excess cheese that falls off. That'll just burn. I'm gonna go ahead and take my other bagel piece, put it like so, and then flip the whole thing. Go ahead and cover that up. Now that'll go ahead and steam up. Moist tofu, moist tofu, moist tofu. Great, so now we're gonna go ahead and check on that. Smell that burnt cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Instead of using proper tools, Now to make sure that the cheese makes a proper seal, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is take a spatula and there's the butter, just the butter. Just give it a few light spanks. Yeah? You like that? You been naughty? You like that? What's the safe word? Sequoia? Now let me go ahead and grab a plate and serve this up. Grab that off of there. Slide it on over to my plate. Now let's go give this boy a nice cut. Now to give this sandwich the proper unveiling, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my fingers and just very lightly just smash into that sandwich like that there. I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut into that. Just once again, very light. There we go. Now that the sandwich is fresh and cut, you can go ahead and peel that apart so you can see the gooey cheese in there. See? Ooh, go ahead and take a bite of that. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. It's actually pretty decent. Thanks for watching how I make stuff with Arcade. I'm gonna go eat this now. Bye.